Hey everyone, and welcome to Games Played Here. This is my first attempt at a Minecraft survival Let's Play, and actually my first YouTube video ever, or video of any sort. Um, so I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. The last time I played it was on console on a PS3. Me and my friend beat the game, beat the Ender Dragon, all that good stuff, but never really got into like building anything crazy or any kind of farms or anything like that. So I've watched a lot of Minecraft videos lately and thought, well, I'm going to give this a go and try and record my journey into Minecraft. And right off the bat, a whole bunch of sea turtles. No idea what they're for. If anyone knows what they're for, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to kill them because, well, sea turtles are cool. Unless they're for something awesome, and then I'll come back and kill them later. So I just ran over here, saw these watermelons, was like, well, definitely need some food, and got them. And I'm going to grab a little bit of wood from some of these trees right here. So I think we're going to make a move and go across over there. Jungles are really cool, but really thick, and there's going to be a lot of mobs that spawn since the sun's blocked out. I think the better place to build is going to be over here where it looks a little thinner. So we're just going to swim on over here and see what we come across. So the first thing that happened was I came across some sheep. Built me a quick axe with a crafting table. Going to get me some wool real quick, so I have a bed to sleep in tonight. So just going to get my last little piece of wool here, and I noticed that over there is a piece of a shipwreck sticking up out of the sand. So this is my first time ever looting one of these, so I didn't really know where everything was located. But I'm just going to real quick make me a shovel and then dig down and see what's in there. So I found this chest and full of coal, which is at least a little helpful. Got some carrots and stuff. Decided that, well, I'm just going to take this whole chest with me. I need a chest anyway. So I came across a bunch of cows. Decided, well, I need some leather too. Might as well get some more meat and leather. I honestly don't remember what leather's for other than crappy armor, but I know it's for something important. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get a little bit. And this one started spazzing out on me, and I just could not catch him, but eventually he met the same fate as his brother. Came across some pumpkins, pretty much useless. Some more sheep, a whole bunch of horses. It looks like there's a ravine here, which is pretty cool. We'll see what this looks like, and it was a completely exposed mine shaft, which is awesome. And that looks really cool with the chains holding everything up. So I think we'll definitely want to stay in this area and explore this. I know there's going to be at least some chests. Actually, I think I see one down there to the right in a little minecart. So right behind the mine shaft is another goalie, and it looks like if I were to build something down there, I can just cut straight through and get over to the mine shaft easily. And we got a nice little elevator there with that waterfall. So I think we're going to try and build something down there, just a temporary shelter. My permanent shelter will be a lot nicer, but probably just get like a box down there. But since it's getting late in the day, I think the first goal is going to be to go and get some more wood and get a shelter going up here for the night so we can get some materials. So I did just that. I ran over here. Sun's starting to set, trying to get a little bit of wood real quick. I did grab some cobblestone over there near that goalie so I could get a stone axe. But I'm going to go back and probably just dig a little hole in the wall over here. Stay there for the night. So I guess this is going to be home sweet home for the night. It's not much. Just a bed and a place to sleep for the night away from the monsters, which apparently are so close that I can't even sleep. So I'm going to wait here till I can go to sleep, go out, get a few more materials, and then we'll work on going down that gully and hopefully getting us a little base set up down there. So I just came down my little waterfall elevator and was greeted by some friendly creepers. Everybody's favorite. They like to sneak up on you and kill you. And I am going to light this place up now that they're taken care of. That way no monsters spawn. I know the mineshaft side is really big and I'm not going to be able to stop all the monsters from spawning there. So I'm going to light this side up so it can be safe. Build me probably just a little box here that I can store everything in. And that way I can make quick trips over to the mineshaft side, because mineshafts can be pretty confusing to navigate. And also it looks like there's a ravine on the back side of this too that we can explore later on. And there was just so much iron here, so super fast mining montage here. And I think I get enough here actually where I get full iron shortly after this, once I get my little base set up and my furnace set up. I'm gonna pop into my little hole real quick and stash some of my goodies and get this iron smelting. So I actually ran back over to the shipwreck because I'm not positive, but I feel like there's another chest in shipwrecks. I really don't know, and I ended up digging here for a few minutes, but because it's like half buried and half in the water, I ended up giving up and just kind of running back to my base because nightfall's coming. And this was when I realized, yeah, I had dug way too long and there were monsters all over the place. So I ran back to my little hole as quick as I could. Once I got back to my base, I took most of that iron that was almost done smelting and made iron gear. I had to wait a couple minutes for a few more to finish up so that I could get the boots and hat, but I ended up leaving with full iron. So I thought I was going to run out now that I had full iron and just chop wood all night, but I ran out, saw a bunch of mobs, turned around and said, nope, I'm going to go sleep till the morning. So I knew I was going to need wood. I didn't have any sticks even to make my iron pick and sword to go into the mine shaft, so decided to go and chop a bunch of wood for a little while. So I came down the waterfall elevator, and I'm going to be building basically just a box. Nothing fancy, just something. I want to tunnel to the other side. I needed cobblestone anyway to finish my box. Throw a door up real quick. That way no mobs can follow me. And I have easy access now to the mineshaft side because I have a feeling it's going to be very, very confusing once we get in over there into this cave system. So I want an easy way to get back and forth. And this is my home sweet home. Literally a box with a bed in it. More of a prison cell. But it has a tunnel and an easy access to the mineshaft side, so we can make trips back and forth as we find stuff and not risk dying. I'm worried up there in the mineshaft we could get knocked down, possibly take some fall damage and die. So we're going to pop on over here, take a look around. I think the initial goal is going to be to throw some torches down. We're not going to go down there just yet. So as you see, everything's going great. Got tons of mobs chasing us. Just a few feet into the cave and we're already having to retreat. There are monsters just everywhere. So I think the goal, I'm going to try and take care of some of these right here. And then I'm going to do a sprint around the cave and try and place down some torches just to reduce the mob spawn. So after fighting mob after mob after mob, just to even get over here, I'm finally able to kind of get into the big cave safely and sprint around. I'm just going to throw down as many torches as I can, try and reduce this spawn, and then we can come back in and explore a little easier. So finally got some torches down, got the mob spawn down a little bit, killed the few that were near the entrance. And we are going to head up and try and start with the mine shaft now. and just start exploring it and see what we come across up here and collect any ores on the way. So we just finished exploring the first level of the mine shaft, at least the exposed part, and didn't really find anything other than some string and a little bit of coal. Came up to the second level, got this chest that we could see from above earlier. Got a little bit of stuff here, lure 1 enchantment, some more coal, a little bit of gold, nothing of real importance. So we're just going to keep on going through here, and hopefully we find something a little bit more useful. So here we've made it to the other side, and we're going to grab this little bit of iron real quick. It does look like there's 2 chests right here inside this tunnel. So hopefully we get something good out of at least one of them. Alright, so let's see what we got inside these chests. Looks like we got an iron pick. That's pretty helpful actually. A bunch of glow berries. I honestly don't know what them are for, but we'll take them. And the next chest looks like we got more glow berries, torches, and silk touch. I know silk touch is important for something. I can't really remember what it's important for, but I know it's one of the most important enchantments to get. So that's a really good find actually. Came across yet another chest with some more glow berries. Hopefully they're good for something. And golden apple's always helpful. So we're just going to keep on going in, and it looks like this mine shaft goes into the mountain too. It's not all exposed. And we'll see what else we can find inside here. So I don't want to lose that silk touch. I know silk touch is one of the best enchantments in the game. It's hard to get, I remember. So we're going to go in here and stash it in our chest real quick before we keep exploring. I don't want to lose it or fall off and die and then something crazy like a creeper blows it up. So gonna throw some iron in the furnace and get that smelting too, and then we're gonna get back to our mine shaft. So we're back in our mine shaft. Just gonna keep on exploring. I think it might be night, or I'm not sure what's going on, but there's a ton more mobs on here. It was basically empty earlier. So I'm gonna try not to die and get these mobs knocked off the platform. It's easier than killing them. And that worked so well, I think I'm just gonna do it again. So here we are again with more mobs. I don't know what's up with this. I've been killing them pretty much every few seconds. I've been coming across one or another. But hopefully it's worth it, and hopefully we find something else in this mine shaft worth getting. So I did find a skeleton spawner, so at least it wasn't all a lost cause, because I've been at it for quite a while, and this mine shaft is huge. And so far it's just been empty hallways and monsters to kill. And all that for a nice iron ingot and some string, which I have a ton of now. Skeleton spawner's not all bad though. I'm going to keep it and see if I can get a few arrows from it. I'll block it off a little bit, make it safe. Oh, and a golden apple, so that's at least something, I guess. Found another chest and bread and iron. Yeah, nothing. So I dropped back to my skeleton spawner, threw up some walls. I've killed a few. I'm going to kill a few more skeletons, get some arrows. I just want 15 or 20 just in case. It's always nice to have for creepers. And then I'm going to keep going into this mine shaft and see if I come across anything else. So you're seeing sped up footage of me continuing to just check every level of the mine shaft, make sure I didn't come across anything else that I missed. There was nothing. I ended up coming back to my base to stash all my stuff I had found. And then I'm going to start mining and exploring my cave at the bottom level there. Well, not the bottom level, the level right below the mine shaft, because there's a lot of other caves that go down to even deeper. But I want to get just explore that main level and see if there's anything of value there. Everybody's favorite, a surprise attack from a witch, and Came real close to dying here from it. Luckily, I'm in the open cave. I could have just got back here, but still, they're very annoying. So I came across this exposed amethyst little cavern thing. Don't know anything about amethyst. I don't know if you can even use it for anything or what recipes it's for. So if it's used for something, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I mean, I guess I'll collect a little bit of it now, but it's right here. If I need some more, I can come get it. At this point, I've already got a lot of iron, but I'm going to keep walking around my cavern, collecting more iron, any other ores that come across, and then I'm going to take it, stash it, and I'm going to prepare to go a little bit deeper and go that back side of the cavern underneath the mine shaft. Looks like it keeps on going. And actually, it looked like if you go to the edge that the mine shaft, like there might be a second mine shaft further down, further back at a different level. I don't know if it's like a continuation of the first one or if it's a second mine shaft, but we're going to get to exploring that here soon. I dropped down into the first ravine by my door that came out into that main cavern, and it looks like it kind of just dead ends. There's a little bit of gold and iron down here, but nothing useful. So I'm going to pop back up and head over towards the other side, the ravine I saw with maybe the second mine shaft, and see what that looks like. And these guys had other plans for me. They just about killed me. I think I get down to about half a heart here, or 1 heart. They caught me by surprise when I was coming out of the hole, but still monsters will spawn here sometimes, so gonna heal up and take them out and then head over there. So we made it to the second part of the cavern, and it looks like there is a few mobs. Down there behind that lava is where you can kind of see some mine shafts from a different view. So we're gonna take care of some mobs right here. Then we're going to explore up here a little bit, get any ores, and then we're going to try to get down to that other mine shaft, and hopefully it's worth it and we find something good there. So far up top, we've just found some lappies, some iron veins and gold veins, so we're going to farm that up, and then we're going to try and dig a hole into the mine shaft. It looked like it was went into the kind of underneath us right now, so we're gonna try and figure out where we should dig and find that. So finally we end up with a much better view of these mine shafts I'm talking about. They're a couple hundred blocks probably away from the other mine shaft system. They still could be, mine shaft systems are so big, so it could still just be a part of it that somehow I didn't get to, but they're far enough away that I think it might be its own mineshaft system. The only way I see to really get to is to dig down into it. So we're going to dig right here, go down into it, and see what we can find. And hopefully we find something interesting. We got Silk Touch out of the other one, so if we could get like Mending, that'd be awesome. And we actually came across lava, which I wasn't actually supposed to go in this mine shaft yet. My whole goal was to get lava from the first cave that we went into, and I kind of got sidetracked and ended up over here because I wanted lava to use instead of burning all my wood in my furnace for all that iron I have. So at least I'll have my original goal of getting lava complete. So this mine shaft is definitely its own mine shaft. This thing is another monstrous one. You're watching it at 8 times speed, but this is just a small section of this mine shaft. This thing, as you'll see as the video keeps going, it just keeps going and going and going. And I'm in this thing for a very long time. So once again, we've already been in here for quite a while longer after that last update, and we did come across a spider spawner, and I don't remember these spiders, but they're poisonous apparently. I guess poison can't kill you, it leaves you with half a heart, which is really amazing because I don't think I could get back here in the 5 minutes before your stuff despawns. So we are going to kind of block this off And we'll go over there in a minute, but we need to definitely heal up before we mess with those spiders. Also, it found what looks like lush caves in part of this, which I've never been in a lush cave before, so that's pretty cool. We'll try and get over there in a little bit. It's kind of popping through in areas, but there's like a whole lush cave area. Oh, here's part of it again, I guess. This thing is just huge, and it goes down so many floors. But hopefully we find something good in here, and we don't just wander around for an hour for nothing. So I did come back and get my revenge on that spider and killed his spawner. And gonna go ahead and get a little bit of this string at least. So far, haven't found a single chest in here yet. It's just been empty paths everywhere. Hopefully we find something soon. So I did something stupid, and I was really far in this mine shaft and caught myself on fire with lava. And I do die here actually. But luckily I get enough away from the lava that all my stuff stays out and doesn't burn up. So as soon as I spawn, instead of trying to gear up or anything, I know I don't have time. I just mad sprint and speed up Q right here. I was so worried that I was going to lose all my stuff. So this is 4 times speed. I did manage to get there. It took me over 3 minutes to get back here. I did make some wrong turns, but I did in the end manage to make it back and get most of my stuff. I think I lost like a couple of useless things in the lava that bounced too far away, but I did get to keep, I think, most of my armor and pretty much all my picks and all the useful stuff. And you saw some stuff got real close to the lava there, so that was really lucky. But instead of going back, I just continued to explore the mine shaft. So I wised up this time when I came across all these spider webs and the zombie and skeleton getting killed. I decided that to double check my surroundings and make sure the spiders couldn't get to me, because them things are fast. Found a chest here, nothing in it, just garbage. A little lapis to the side here, nothing. You see I have a ton of it already. I don't remember what lapis is for. I think it's something with enchanting, but I can't remember. And I keep on going, and eventually I found this lush cave mine shaft area, at least some of it. And lush caves are really cool looking, so I'm guessing the glowberries, you can maybe you can plant them and grow these vines, and it seems like they light up the area, so that's pretty cool. Maybe we'll use it in a build later on in the series. And I'm just going to keep on exploring. So remember how I said I wised up? No, not so much. I did try and mess with those spiders again, and they about wrecked me. I think I get down to half a heart again, but I just sprint for my life and try and block it off. And way down in the darks, there's a zombie spawner. Not really that helpful since it's so far away from everything. I probably won't be trying to come back down here anymore. But hey, we'll light it up and keep it alive and plan to, maybe it'll have some use later. We'll see. We did get another golden apple in the chest. This guy tried to steal my apple, so I had to kill him. So here I am. I started to go try to take on what I think is a second spider spawner, and these zombies kept coming down the hallway, so I'm going to kill them real quick and then go see if I can take care of the spider spawner real fast. These things have just been a pain the entire game. And I do make it to the second spider spawner eventually, though. Take care of it. I don't even want to keep these things around. These things are crazy. And I did find at the other side 2 chests. And what did we get? Just another golden apple and bread. So nothing in that one. Let's hope. And torches. And a name tag. So nothing again. So far this mine shaft has given me a couple golden apples. There's been nothing in here, so definitely not very productive way to spend our time, but maybe something good is around the corner. Another chest with nothing in it except a golden apple. So, yay. To give you an idea of how big this mine shaft is, I found what seems to be a third spider spawner, another chest, nothing in it again. The iron pick is actually a little helpful because mine was about to break, and at this point I'm pretty much lost. I could not get back out the way I came in, so yeah, we'll just keep on going and hopefully we end up somewhere where we know where we are. So at this point our mine shaft kinda came to an end. I mean, I'm sure I missed something in there. It was just so big. I spent literally over an hour inside that mine shaft, and all that for pretty much nothing useful other than the ore. It looks like it kind of came to an end though here at this cavern. We're way down. I think it's like Y -30 or something. So we're gonna probably hop down here, I think. Go check out this cavern. Maybe there's another way out. If all else fails, I think we might just have to risk mining straight up, which I really don't want to do because if we go into the ocean or get killed by gravel or sand, that would be pretty bad to lose everything we've gained, even if it is just ores. We've spent so much time in here, I really don't want to lose it. Oh, and you probably saw to the right there, there's another mine shaft over there. I poked my head in it a little bit in a second, but I'm not about to even start going in another one right now. So I poked my head into this mine shaft at the other side of that open cavern area, and there was a chest here with, well, nothing in it, as you just saw. So I do kind of run around this mine shaft a little bit, but I don't want to get too deep into it. I've spent a lot of time down in these, and there's another spider spawner, the fourth one I've come across. I don't even want to start to mess with them right now. I think I'm just going to find a spot and try and mine straight up and just take the risk of, you know, dying of sand or water, drowning if I can't get up in time. So we'll see how that goes. So at this point I really had no idea what to do other than tunnel up. I could be in the middle of the ocean, I could be 100 blocks away, I have no idea. All these mine shafts are just like mazes, so that's what I did. I just sat there and tunneled up, and I kept hoping, please don't let me come up on sand or water or gravel, anything that could kill me. And then this happened. Sand. But it was only 2 blocks, and I was able to swim straight up and make it to above water all safely. And there was our shipwreck, so not even too far away from our base in the end. So now we are going to run back to our base. So at this point I really want to thank everyone who has watched this far, and if you want to see more, like and subscribe. I'm planning on making this a weekly series, hopefully a little more often than weekly, but we'll start with a week since I have a full-time job. Also, if you have any criticisms or suggestions or anything like that, leave it in the comments. If you want longer videos, shorter videos, more raw gameplay footage, anything like that, let me know. I'll try my best to make it happen. I want it to be entertaining for you as well as me, and just bear with me. This is my first time ever making a video of any kind, so my editing may not be quite what some other people's is. So I'll get better as I go along though. So again, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.